We'll start. Okay, so today is 23. Murli Krishna. Yesterday I told Murli Krishna, Gangubai. Yes, Murli Krishna, Gangubai, Pudia, Arshit, Junjar. Yeah, these people first start. Later people can join. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Shall I present?
Yeah, sure, Murli Krishna.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, your program, Murli Krishna 3.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Yeah, you can start, Murli Krishna. Murli Krishna, yes. All program shown. And today you're presenting. So your work is done.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Increase the font size. Huh?
Yes.
Yes.
Ma'am, I got third program. Is
Yeah.
the employees, ma'am. Directly, shall I go from creation of the table?
No. You start from the beginning.
Yes, ma'am. Question. Okay.
Okay. Um,
We are going to have an organization, something by name ABC, ma'am. In this question,
hmm.
we should have uh, employee. We should have employee table. Considering the employee table, we should have employee name, employee ID, address, phone. We should also contain address, something all, and phone number, ma'am. Should be more than one phone number. They are asking us to give more than one phone numbers, ma'am. And we'll be having a department table. In the department number, we'll be having department name, location, and all. And project, we will be having one more table, that is project, is considering that project ID, project name, project location, and all. And one more, that is dependencies. And we'll be having one more table, that is dependencies, ma'am. That how many family members are there for the employee, like that. How many members are depending on him and all.
Hmm.
Mm, and from creation, ma'am. Next
Hmm.
queries, directly I'll go explaining after creation and insertion.
Hmm.
In creation, we are going to create an employee table, considering employee ID as the primary key. We are going to
Hmm.
have employee name, address, and
Hmm.
super employee. That is, he is also an employee, but he's being like a team lead or something.
Hmm.
Like we are going to consider super employee ID. And
Hmm.
department number also we are going to have, that is for which department this employee is working. And next, we are having employee, consider in question we have, no ma'am, that phone numbers, multiple phone numbers. For that sake, we are going to create one more table for phone numbers itself. Here we can easily insert phone numbers, multiple phone numbers, considering this employee ID. And next, we are going to alter this, that above table, because the foreign key, we should give that foreign key as um, we should give that foreign key for employee ID, because he is also an employee. he is
Hmm.
also he is also an employee,
Hmm.
so it should be referring from employee ID itself. So we
Hmm.
are making this foreign key, ma'am. And
Hmm.
next, we are going to create this department table.
Hmm.
Department number is the primary key here, and
Hmm.
department name, department location, and all, we are having other information. And
Hmm.
here department manager, we are referring from employee ID.
Hmm.
Manager itself is also an employee, so we are referring him from employee ID. And next, we are going to create this project table. Project, similarly, project number is a primary key here. Project name we are having, project location, department number. We are going to refer it from department table, ma'am.
Hmm.
Next, works on table.
Mm.
Here we are going to know each employee for which department he is working and number of hours for which department he is working.
Mm.
And we are going to have employee ID and project number and number of hours. That is, it is a weak entity, ma'am. That is, we are referring both of them from another table. No primary key in this table works on. And next, we have dependency. This is also a weak entity, ma'am. We are referring all the details from other table. That is employee ID. We are referring from employee table, department. We are department name, and we are and gender and all. Oh, sorry, this is not the weak entity, ma'am. Primary key. No, okay, no primary key. Okay, it's a weak entity. Now we are just entering the dependency people here, and we are inserting values into employee, ma'am. We are going to enter the employee ID, employee name, address, and super employee ID and department number here. And next, inserting the phone numbers, we can enter multiple phone numbers considering the employee ID. And next, uh, department values, we can enter department values in this, considering department number, department name, department location, and department manager. Next, inserting a project, we can project values here, project number, project name, project location, and department number. And we are for which worker is working for which department and all, we are giving this here, employee ID, project number, and number of hours. Next, dependent table, we are inserting this dependent values here. And coming to queries, so first query is display the details of the employees who are working on both the projects having project number 5 and 10. See, I'm explaining this query, ma'am.
Mm.
Select, we are going to select from employee table, ma'am.
Mm.
We are considering employee ID. From where we are considering is depending on this, ma'am.
Mm.
Select, we are going to select employee ID from works on. That
Mm.
is two. We have to we are having two employee IDs. That is project number 5, 5 and 10. So we are taking W1 and W2 for the considering project number 5 and project number 10. If the project number is 5 and project number is 10, then it is coming back and giving the values for this for the main, that is in this. If project number 5, and if the employee is working on for project number 5 and project number 10, then it is going for this. And this will what this will do is it will display the main, this one, it will display this one. And which employee is working for project number 5 and project number, that will come here. Next query, ma'am.
Mm.
Display the details of the employee having at least two dependents,
Mm.
ma'am.
Mm.
We are going to select from employee
Mm.
employee, that is considering the employee ID, ma'am.
Mm.
From this we are going to input to that main query.
Mm.
Mm, yeah, select employee ID from dependent.
Mm.
From dependent, we are
Mm.
taking employee ID group by
Mm.
employee ID having count. We are going to count number of times repeated that
Mm.
dependent name.
Mm.
It is greater than 2, then it is displaying this.
Mm.
It will display that employee, ma'am.
Mm.
Yes, display the project name on
Mm.
which more number of employees are working.
Mm.
Employees are working. Okay, ma'am. We are going to select project. Here what we need is project name. Okay, more number of project on which project more number of workers are more number of employees are working. So we are going to select what we want is project number, which project number, and what is that project name. From which from this query we are going to select that above. Select project number works on group by project number having count. We are counting number of times that employee ID is repeated, and that should be maximum. That so we are using this maximum that count. That means we are getting the greater which one is repeated for more time, and that is going to be inputted in this. That is going to inputted in this, and will display the maximum number of employees in that project. Here in fourth query we should who is not dependent, that is no dependency, for which employee there is no dependency, that we should get. So I'm considering this query, ma'am. We are going to select employee where employee ID not in, that is we are directly considering which values are not in the table of dependent.
Okay.
Next, fifth one, ma'am. Display the employee details whose total number of work hours per week working on various project is maximum. And we should get the maximum time for each employee. Then we should consider which as maximum hours, which employee is having maximum hours. So we are going to select from employee ID from employee table where employee ID in, that is subquery. This one is the subquery, ma'am. And from this we are selecting employee ID from works on table, ma'am. We are grouping the employees and having some working hours. It will give the for each employee sum of total hours. Then we are going to check which one is maximum from this query.
Okay.
Then if it is maximum, then we'll go to the this main query and display these details.
Okay.
And
Okay.
last query, ma'am. We should create a view, display the number of employees working in each department.
Good.
Ma'am, we should create an create view number of employees per department, as we are selecting the department number and counting the number of employees in that, as we are giving the name as number of employees. From which table means we are from employee table we are grouping from department number. And next, if we, we'll displaying the view here. From this select start from number of employees per department, as we have gave that name number of employees per department here. Next is here diagram, ma'am. Uh, Here the main tables are employee, department, and project, ma'am. Each employee is having employee name, employee ID, address, and supervisor, that is team lead or something. Is each employee is having only one supervisor, and each employee can work for many departments. That is MS2N connection, and each department is having department name, department number, and location. And each employee is having one manager for one department, and department will control one project. Each department will be having one project, and employee works for project. Employee can work for many projects, and so M is to N connection. And each employee as a dependent. Each employee can have many dependents, so 1:n connection. So dependent will have name, gender, age, and address. And works on means we are going to get a number of hours also for work on. And the
Mm.
project, we are going to have project number, project name, and project location.
Mm. Okay.
Next is this. From this, we are going to just we are going to refer the primary keys, and from which table we are going to refer each and all.
Okay.
We are
Mm.
having employee, project, D number, name, and dependent, uh,
Mm.
project,
Mm.
and the phone numbers we are going to have now.
Mm.
Employee, project. So from employee, the primary key here is employee ID, and
Mm.
we are going to in super ID is referred from
Mm.
employee ID itself.
Okay.
And for project we are having primary key as
Mm.
project number,
Mm.
and for department number. For dependency we are having
Mm.
dependent.
Mm.
We don't have primary key
Mm.
here.
Mm.
And for
Mm.
employee
Mm.
project we have employee ID referring from employee table, and
Mm.
we are having a phone number which is
Mm.
considering this employee ID, and we are getting this phone number, multiple phone numbers.
Mm.
Next, from employee project, we are referring this employee ID and project number both from one from employee, and project number from project table. And
Mm.
independent, we are having this employee ID which
Mm.
is from
Mm.
employee table.
Mm.
And next, we are having this
Mm.
manager ID for department from employee ID.
Mm.
Next, department, we are having primary key as
Mm.
department number, which is
Mm.
reference to this project in project department number, and for employee also department number.
Mm.
And for project, we are having this project number as primary key, and the department we are referring here. That's it.
Okay. Next person who want to give? Next person.
Gudiya, ma'am.
Yeah, Gudia. Yes, Gudia. You can start, Gudia. Yeah, let me see what is your program. Gudia. Gudia's program is 5, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, Gudia. You can start.
It's visible, ma'am.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. Still coming. Yeah, it is visible. Open the SQL. Open the explanation. Yeah, from the beginning.
A country wants to conduct an election for the parliament. A
Okay.
country having many constituencies. Each constituency is identified uniquely by
Mm.
constituency ID, having the name, belongs
Mm.
to a state, number of voters. A
Mm.
constituency can have many voters. Each
Mm.
voter is uniquely identified using voter ID, having
Mm.
the name, age,
Mm.
address, involves the house number, city, state, pin code. Each
Mm.
voter belongs to only one constituency. There are many candidates contesting in the election.
Mm.
Each candidates are
Mm.
uniquely identified by using candidate ID, having name, phone number, age, state. A candidate belongs to only one party. There
Mm.
are many parties. Each party is
Mm.
uniquely identified by using party
Mm.
ID,
Mm.
having party name, party symbol. A
Mm.
candidate can contest
Mm.
from many
Mm.
constituencies under a
Mm.
same party. A
Mm.
party can have many candidates
Mm.
contesting from different constituencies. No
Mm.
constituency having the candidates from the same party.
Uh,
A constituency can have many contesting candidates belong to different parties. Each
uh,
voter votes
mm.
only one candidate of his her constituency.
Mm.
Now
Mm.
I'm going for creations, ma'am.
Mm.
Table. For the table creation, we use create syntax.
Mm.
we create firstly we create a table constituency. In constituency, we insert the attribute consist ID number. This is size of 20 number size, and it has a primary key. Next, we insert in table constituency name. This is where the data size is 20, and constituency state where is 20, and number of voters number is 10. Next table we create party. In party table we insert the attribute party ID number. The size is primary key. It is primary key. Then party name where care is 20, and party symbols where care is. Next table we create candidate table.
Okay.
In candidate table, candidate ID number 12, primary is a primary key. Then next phone number, number size is 1, age number, and state where care 20.
Okay.
Next table we create contest. In contest, contest ID number insert attributes and referred from constituency table constant ID, and candidate ID number 12. Then refer from candidate ID, and it is a primary key, constant ID, and candidate ID.
Okay.
Next, we create voter. Voter ID in voter table. We insert attribute to voter ID number 20. It is primary. Then voter ID, voter name, where is 20. Voter's age number 5, and voter address where care is 20. Then constant ID, we refer constant ID from constituency table. Candidate ID number referred from candidate ID and candidate table.
Okay.
Next, we inserting the values. For inserting values, we use the syntax for insert. In the insert insert constituent table, this is the syntax of insert, and we use in insert table we use values, constant ID, constant name, constituency state, and number of voters. This is the value, ma'am.
Yes.
Next, we insert party. Party table values, PID number, party ID number, party name, party symbol.
Yes.
Next, we add values in candidate table, candidate ID, phone number, age, state, name, and party ID. Next, insert the value in contest table, constant ID, and candidate ID. Next, inserting in the value of voter table, voter ID, voter's name, voter age, voter address, and constant ID and candidate ID.
Okay.
Insert the values. We are inserting values now. Now we go to first query. The details of the candidate who are contesting from more than one constituent, which are belongs to different instance. Like we have to go firstly constituent table.
Yes. Yes, Gudia.
Yes, ma'am. Constituent table is the maximum. Here, maximum 1. Yes, here like 2 and 1 to 2 is a maximum number. Then we are going to display the details about.
Okay.
1 to this is the display for the details of 1 to 1 maximum number.
Okay.
Again, query display the state name having maximum number of constituency. Here we are using aggregate function to find the maximum constituency, ma'am. This is the commands to use carries, find to carries.
Okay.
This is the state, constituency state. Now, uh, create a stored procedure to insert the tuples into the voter table by checking the voter age. If voter age is at least 18 years old, then insert the tuple into the voter. Else display the not an eligible voter. Here is person is eligible to vote. Then their details will be enter into the voter table. If not, it will not be enter. When we have to overwritten queries, we use stored procedure. When age greater than 18, then the voter ID and voter age will be enter. Also, not of will be enter. Next, for queries, ma'am. Create a stored procedure to display the number of voters in the specified constituency, where the constituency name is passed as an argument to the stored procedure. Here, we are passing the constant ID, and number as a argument.
Okay.
Next. 5 queries. Create a trigger to update the count of number of voters of the respective constituency in constituency table after inserting a tuple into the voters table. Here, next we are creating trigger, ma'am. Trigger when now is inserted the trigger will invoke, then we create a trigger and then we set server output on. Like select we display the constituent table and again we insert this value and then its value is changed. Schema diagram. Here, this is a constituency table. In constituency table, constituent ID, name, age, number of voter. It is referred from constituency table referred contest. Then candidate table. In candidate table, candidate ID, name, phone, age, state, or CID. Then candidate table is related between
Yes, sir.
relate with candidate table, relate between yes, candidate table relate between candidate ID and also constant ID. Constant ID relate with constituency and voter table, voter ID, voter name, age, address, constituency ID, and candidate ID. They are related to candidate ID and constituency ID. Constituency. Then party. Party is PID related from the candidate table, same PID. Then P name in table P name symbol. Next is contest. Contest is related to constituency, constituency ID and candidate ID.
Okay.
Like ER diagram. In ER, candidate have age, candidate ID, candidate name, and phone. It is connected to voted. Voter system to voter. Voter is VI. Voter in voter table. Voter ID, voter's name, voter age, and voter age belongs to constituency. Constituency in constituency name, state, number of voters, and also constituent ID. In constituency is and candidate between in contest. And candidate belongs to party. In party table, party name, party ID, party symbol.
Okay. Okay. Good.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Next person. Gudia is a worker. Gangubai. Gangubai is here? No. Arshit? No. Junjar? No. Yeah, anybody else want to give? Who is ready can give. Others? Others can give. Who has not completed earlier? Asta? Asta? Amberesh? Abhinav? All you have not completed. Aishwarya has done. Arbaz?
Ma'am, Amrish.
Amberesh, you have done. You have done, Amberesh.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Only Asta, Abhinav, Arbaz, Benita, Devmalai, Diksha, Deepika LG MB, Gangubai, Arshit, Junjar. These people have to complete. Others? Yeah, let me take attendance. Asta, answer your attendance. Asta, Abhinav, Aishwarya,
Present, ma'am.
Amrish, Anu,
Present, ma'am.
Arbaz, Arjun,
Present, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Ashok,
Amrish.
Present, ma'am.
Benita.
Ma'am, Amrish present, ma'am.
ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೀನಪ್ಪ. ಭಾರ್ಗವಿ, ಭವಿಷ್ಯ,
Present, ma'am.
ಚೈತ್ರ,
Present, ma'am.
ದೇವ್ಮಲೈ, ದೀಕ್ಷಾ ಎಂ, ದೀಕ್ಷಾ ಎಲ್ ಜಿ.
Present, ma'am. Present, ma'am.
Who is present? Okay.
Diksha, ma'am.
Yeah. LG, MB, Murli Krishna,
Present, ma'am.
Gangubai, Gudia, Arshit,
Guria present, ma'am.
yeah, Mad, Arshit, Junjar, Kavya,
Present, ma'am.
Kishore, Lata,
Yes, ma'am.
Manisha, Manjunath,
Yes, ma'am.
Nayana, Nilanjan, Nishant, Pavitra,
Present, ma'am.
Maithili,
Present, ma'am.
Priyanka,
Present, ma'am.
Pavan, Akash,
Present, ma'am.
Rajeshwari,
Present, ma'am.
Rakesh,
Present, ma'am.
Ramya, Rashmi,
Present, ma'am.
Ravi, Rizwan,
Present, ma'am.
Vishal,
Present, ma'am.
Savita,
Yes, ma'am.
Shruti, Sneha,
Yes, ma'am.
Spurti,
Present.
Srinidhi,
Present, ma'am.
Srinivas,
Present, ma'am.
Sunil,
Present, ma'am.
Vaishnavi,
Present, ma'am.
Winnie?
Present, ma'am.
Yeah. Who would like to present?
Deepika is present, ma'am.
Yeah, who want to present? Can present. Still we have time. One more person can complete. Who is interested? Yeah, fine, fast. Anyone? I'll wait for 2 minutes. If you people are not giving, one can decide who want to give. Any one person can present. Time is only for one person.
Ma'am, Rashmi's fourth one, alva, ma'am.
Rashmi's number.
Program.
Yeah, I'm checking.
PD10.
Rashmi. Fifth one, Rashmi.
ಹೌದಾ
Huh.
ಓಕೆ ನಾನು ಫೋರ್ತ್ ಒನ್ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡು ಫೋರ್ತ್ ಒನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ
Fifth one, Rashmi. You want to give?
I will do tomorrow.
We'll do tomorrow. Okay.
No, ma'am, tomorrow.
Anybody else? Anybody else? Yeah, anybody else want to? Two or 3 minutes I'll wait, and if you don't turn up, then I will stop. Yes, anybody? No one is ready to give? You have your turn, right? Asta? No. Abhinav? Arbaz? If these people, they don't give, their marks has to be reduced. That's all. That's all we can do. Because we have scheduled a time and these people are not giving only. How long we should keep asking them, give? Only Murli Krishna and Gudiya today they'll get full marks. And rest of them who have not given, their marks will not be full. And Kavya will get, because she before only she has done. And others, based on your thing. Manisha is here. Nayana,
Yes, ma'am.
you have not shown, my dear. Any programs also you have not shown. Execution of programs also you have not shown. You told you will do it next.
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಅವಾಗ ಇದು ಶೋ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂತ ಇದ್ದೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ನಾನು ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ 4 ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸು. ಅದು ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪ್ ಇವಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಸಿನ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವರಿಗೆ ಡ್ಯೂಟಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ. ನನ್ನ ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪಲ್ಲಿ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಅವಾಗ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂದೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. ನೀವು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವೀಕ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರ
ನಾನೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಮ್ಮ, ನಾನು ಎಲ್ರದ್ದು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗತ್ತೆ? ನನಗೂ ಟೈಮ್ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ. ನಿಮ್ ಕಂಫರ್ಟ್ ನೀವು ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ನನ್ನ ಕಂಫರ್ಟ್ ಹೆಂಗ್ ನೋಡೋದು? ಬೇರೆ ಟೈಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಬೇರೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಬೇರೆ ಲ್ಯಾಬ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮಾಡೋದು? ಅದು ತೋರಿಸ್ಬೇಕು. ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ, ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಶೋ. ಓಕೆ, Nilanjan is here. Nishant?
No, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Nishant, first program you have to show, that's all. Rest of things
Yes, ma'am.
you have shown rest of
Yes,
things.
ma'am. Ma'am, tomorrow I will show in the lab, ma'am.
Tomorrow I may not take lab. I'm on leave tomorrow.
Ma'am, can I show in next class, ma'am?
Yeah. Ravi,
Uh,
next class is on
Friday, ma'am.
25th. You don't have. Friday is holiday.
Ma'am.
20 Saturday you don't have. 28th you people have to again show. Monday.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, others, please be ready for Monday. People who have not submitted, who have not done, they can be ready by Monday. And even the lab programs also. Shruti is here. Shruti? Sunil idiyappa? Sunil? Winnie? Winnie is here? You people answered, right, Winnie? Okay. Tomorrow, you may be knowing you have internals, third internals, right? So do you know when is